Well, there's plenty of advantages. You've got that solidarity at the back, you've got the wide men bombing on, there's a numerical advantage in midfield, but you've got those drawbacks. Do you have the correct personnel? There's no advanced wide men, there's a lack of support to the front men, and space to exploit on the counter. It's a tough formation. Make it work, you're a genius. Get it wrong, and your managerial capability is questioned. 3-5-2.
Hello and welcome back to the NK Maribor Save episode 46, I think this is. I'm loving it. I hope you're loving it. I am loving doing this series and it's been really good. 3-5-2. The pundits say it's a hard formation to master, but if you pull it off, genius. And look at those results. I think I've pulled it off. I mean, I don't want to be big-headed, but I think I've pulled it off. 6-0 against Kirko Novo Mesto. We're not going to look at the goal scorers because that could give some stuff away. We drew 1-1 with Ljubljana. We won the Super Cup 5-1 as well against Celje. We beat Rosenborg 3-2 in the Champions League qualifier. We beat Celje 2-0. We beat Rosenborg then 5-1 away. Then we beat Radomir 4-0. Then Domzale 3-0. Then we beat Kupa 4-0. We beat Steaua Bucharest in the Champions League 6-1. And we've beaten Gorica 5-1. And today, we're back for the Champions League qualifying Champions Playoff Leg 2. We got a 6-1 lead, so I'm pretty confident we're going to go through. And then we're going to do the group stage draw and really hope we get an easier group than we have done in the past. There's nowhere really else to go from this than into the transfers. And we're going to start with the outs. If I arrange this by fee, quite a few youngsters and that lot have been released on a free and gone out on loan. Eric Gia, who nearly broke into the first team last year. Since our players have improved, his potential dropped about a 3-star. So we cashed in on him for 94k, possibly rising to 135. Sandy Korolak was a poor transfer that I made and he's gone. 81k, he's left the club. Tommy Horvat, another guy who was close to breaking into the first team but just never progressed enough. He's gone. Mate Hummer, another youngster. Dennis Sturm, Andrei Novak. They're all youngsters that have gone. Now, players that you would have recognised from the first team. Tadej Vidmeyer, the left back, 550k. He's out the door. Victor Moses has gone, 675k. Which is interesting now that I've changed to a 3-5-2 and I play with wing backs. I no longer have Victor Moses. But that doesn't bother me anymore. He's gone. I couldn't really turn it down. He was moaning a lot anyway. And being an older player, he just did not want to tutor anybody from the youth team. And I wasn't having that. So as soon as he said no to like the third or fourth time of me asking him to tutor someone, he was out the door. He was agreed. That was the player from the last episode who I said, have a guess who you think won't be in the team. We move up to a bit more pricey things. Kuba Heka was a youngster that I bought in. He's gone. We made a little bit of a profit on him, 200k. He was never breaking into the first team again. His potential dropped as our players got better. Next one, William and Bamba. And I am gutted about this because he started the season as my first choice goalkeeper. He played one game and then Atletico Madrid came in and matched his minimum fee of 1.8 or 1.6 million. I've made a bid to try and get him back on loan, but I don't think he's going to want to move to us. And of course, as soon as it was Atletico Madrid, loads of other teams bidded. Napoli, Sevilla, and his mind was set. He was going to go. Balkovecas again left the club for 1.9 million, so we made a 100 grand loss on his latest transfer. I can promise you now, we're not signing him back. Luka Gusek left to FC Lorient because I wanted to give Stankar, the young right back, a go in the first team. You'll notice he's also been sold. Christopher Barman has gone, 3 million for someone that was worth 1.2. He was awesome, but again, once I rejected one bid, he moaned and fussed, and I thought, do you know what? I don't care. I'll give someone in the youth team a go. So we're going to miss his penalty expertise, only missing one, I think it is, or possibly two in his whole career at Maribor. But we've said goodbye to Christopher Barman. And David Stankar, the young right back, he is back with us. He's on loan. We got him back on loan from Barcelona. But they paid £5 million for him, and I just couldn't refuse it for the money. He might not progress as well as we think, but I actually do think he will be brilliant. Annoyingly, he's gone. Yeah, really annoying that he's gone, because again, he was gonna be in the first team and he had played 2 appearances. Then they bought him and he's back and he's played 2 more. So we got £17.5 million worth of players sold, which, you know, the money isn't a big deal, but if we keep it ticking over, it all helps, and we can pummel it into wages and then maybe get some bigger players in the future. We have only spent 1.5 million to get players in. So first up, and the only signing for money other than the loan fee for Homingo again, but Fabrice Kipre, and this guy is phenomenal. Look at his stats, and he's 18 years old. 4-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. There isn't a minimum fee release clause in his contract, so I've nailed that one down, so I can just refuse stuff and then he'll get unhappy. But those stats are amazing. Determination 20, so he's really likely to hit that potential. He's just been unbelievable for us. If we look at the stats, 1 goal in 4 appearances, 3 assists. Overall, 3 goals in 7 games. Easily worth the $1 million that I paid for him. My scouts did a very good job with him. Next up, Nicolas Rodriguez moved to us on a free transfer. He's gone on loan to Zagreb. We're planning to train him up as a wing back now with the new formation, but good potential. Scouts were very impressed with him, so we got him on a free transfer when his contract expired. Juan Homigo is back again. We tried to buy him. He wasn't interested in a permanent deal, so we struck an agreement for a new loan deal. Decent centre back. He'll get some good game time for us. Rock Zelko comes back on loan to sit in the holding midfield role, and very excited to have him on. He's already been sent off once since being with us. Happy he's about, and he's homegrown, and he's good. So that really helps with the Champions League. David Stankar, we've already said, from Barcelona. Abel Hernandez joins on a free transfer. Now, someone in the comments, and I forget who it was, says you need to get a new striker because Abel Hernandez just isn't going to cut it. Look at these 6 goals in 4 appearances this year in the league already. He is loving the 3-5-2 formation. He is absolutely loving it. 9 in 5 in total. He is playing brilliantly, and we got him on quite a good contract as well. So we're going to pay him 90 grand when he hits 15 goals, but it's only 5.5 grand a week. So that's really good. Tom Davies, current flavour of the month in real life in the English Premier League. I don't know why Everton released him on a free. I think his stats are really good. Like, really good. And, again, he's made 3 appearances, 6.8, so he's not done brilliantly. But I think he's going to be a good squad player pushing for a first-team spot. And he's only 24, so I think he's going to be really handy to have around. Then I had to panic and get a goalkeeper in. So we got the mouth. If you're a fan of Dr. Benji, you'll know who that is. Ilas Mouthas on loan from Man United, the 23-year-old Moroccan. He's literally been signed on a loan because Mbamba was sold to Atletico Madrid. And then I had to promote Milos La to the first team, which means the B team didn't actually have a goalkeeper. Hence, I got a loanee in. So he's on loan and he's playing in the B team this year. And then going with the tradition I've set up of signing aging ex-Premiership fullbacks, I got an Aaron Cresswell on a free because his stats are still decent and he can play as a wing-back on the left. So it's a bit more competition out there. He's only here on a 1-year contract, so if it doesn't work out, we'll just release him on a free. And again, he can tutor people. Same with Abel Hernandez. He's in and willing to tutor people, so it's really good for the youngsters. On to the tactics. The new tactic that has been created. And there it is. It's a sort of 3-5-2, and now I know it looks unbelievably defensive if we just get rid of all the players that are there. I know it looks unbelievably defensive, but you've got to see how it plays. So you have 3 centre backs that sit on defend. I'm going to do an episode where I go into this in a lot more detail with all the instructions and everything. But these 3 just sit on defend. They don't go anywhere up the pitch at all. The holding midfielder in front of them is on support, so he'll get up round about the halfway line and not really push on any more than that. The wing backs absolutely bomb up the wing, and then these 6 players, the 2 strikers, the 2 centre midfielders, and the 2 wing backs are on attack. So they're just, as soon as we get the ball, they fly up the pitch, and it gives unbelievable defensive stability and great attacking options as well. But as I said, I'll be doing, away from this series, I'm going to do a little tactics thing about why I pick the instructions I do and why I pick the formations I do. Generally, it's also around the players I've got, but you'll notice that, yeah, you can be quite flexible with players in this sort of formation. Look out for that, and I will do a tactics episode at some point. We're mainly here for the Steaua Bucharest game, and then we're going to have the Champions League draw. And that's all I'm going to do in today's episode, because we'll be back pretty soon for the first game in the Champions League, because I'm confident we're going to get through. So I'll pick the team, I'll do the press conference, all of that nonsense, and I will see you at the game day where we play Steaua Bucharest. Again, actually, we've already played them once in a playoff, and Rosenborg. So I think the computer's just like stuck in a bit of a loop with Maribor. So expect what? Chelsea in our group again. Probably Bayern Munich. Probably Madrid. We'll see. We'll find out. Right, I'll catch you at the game day. Okay, so we do line up in the 5-3-2 that I've just been talking about, and this is how we do it. Delac is in goal. Annoyingly, he wasn't going to be my first team choice keeper this year. It was going to be Mbamba, but now we've sold him. It's going to be Delac. I'm sort of looking to replace him. The transfer window is still open at the moment, so yeah, we'll see how that develops. There's just not, my scouts just aren't finding that many good goalkeepers. So at the moment, it stays with Delac. Kavcic, Suarez, and Pavlin make up the back three. Amadi is the right wing back because he's a bit unhappy, and he's also been playing really well so far in the season, so he keeps his place. Zelko comes in at holding midfield, and Tragowski is the left back in his first game back from his serious injury that happened at the end of last season. Kipre and Perez make the midfield two. Not the normal midfield two, but we're 5 or 6-1 up. 6-1 up. So I'm going to give them both a run out and see how they do. Expect a goal from Kipre. He loves a goal. Up top, Hernandez and Zahovic, and you watch this strike force. It is a force to be reckoned with. Oh, something else I need to point out. Marty McFly. Remember when I bought him, I said I moved quickly because Man United, etc. are interested. Yep, it did not take them long at all to get interest again. Man United, Madrid and Benfica. This boy is going to be good. They have to pay 10 million to get him off me. I'm not accepting anything less. The board might, but I'm not. We kick off, and it is delightful to have you here with us for Season 7. So we're going for our 7th league title in a row. We're going for the Cup again. We're going to hopefully qualify from the group stage of the Champions League for the first time in Maribor's history. I really hope you're enjoying this series, and please leave a like if you are. Let me know as well. And if you're new and you're joining in, please subscribe, because it's really nice to know who's around. And I'm very close to 400 subscribers, and who knows, there might be some sort of little football giveaway at 400 subscribers. That isn't a promise. I said it might happen, but I've got a few little prizes lined up, so we'll see. But it's a good ball wide from Kipre, Tragowski, and Zahovic is there, and it's 1-0, and you can rely on Luka. Hashtag LZ90. So happy someone came up with that in the comments. So here we go. Kipre puts it about. Lovely ball out wide to Tragowski. Tragowski gets down to the byline, pings across into the low post. Zahovic, good movement, puts it in. Keeper's got no chance, and he backs it up like that, and it's 1-0, and it's a really good start. As I said, I was expecting us to win this game, and Steaua Bucharest aren't the best opposition we could probably play, but it's all about just getting to the group stages, getting that coefficient up so that we don't have to qualify in future seasons, which goes straight into the Champions League group stage. That's a dream at the moment. That is the dream. Pescu then, back to Hector Rodas. Ain't Amani. Valkinen, good ball in. Pavlin comes in and steals it well. Up to Zahovic. Unlucky there. Tragowski gets beaten in the air, but Perez picks it up. Looks for Kipre. He finds him. Hernandez made a run. Kipre's lost the ball, but Fred Johnson flicks it on. Osbolt is robbed by Pavlin, who, by the way, is turning into an absolutely amazing centre-back. Zelko does well with the tackle. Tragowski gives it away. Fred Johnson's in. Great save from Delac. And you guys want me to get rid of him. I know what I'm doing. I'm still sort of looking to replace him. Fred Johnson flicks it on. Dolly? That doesn't sound very Romanian at all. But then I guess Hernandez doesn't sound very Slovenian, does it? Zelko heads away at the near post, and Kipre going to get there first, and there is a counter-attack on. Up the line to Zahovic. Zahovic moves forward with it, cuts inside, beats one, lays it back. Perez shot is blocked. Ultimani gets in the way. Looking complacent. Do not look complacent. Gain focus. That's what we need. Keep it going. I know it's 7-1, but think of that clean sheet, boys. That's what we need to think of. Think of how good it would be to have that clean sheet. Osbolt tackled well by Suarez and Zelko as a combined force. Bang! As Kipre must have picked up a little knock because he's down to 57% already. So we're going to take him off and Tom Davies can come on for a game. As I said, flavour of the month at the moment in the Premiership. He's done very well for Everton in real life. And he's being talked as the next big thing. So we'll have to see what happens in there. Of course, if you're watching this 2 or 3 years in the future, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, he may be huge already. He may be one of the best players in the world. I mean, I doubt it, but who knows. Corner comes in then from Tragowski. Perez tries to get there. Comes out to Davies. Ball in. It's deflected and it's in. And Davies can't claim that. No, it's not. It's gone to Halachweo. OG is what that's gone down as. As Perez gets beaten in the air, it comes out to Davies. He turns. Is it a shot? It is sort of a shot. And it's terrible defending from the centre-back. And, yeah, 2-0. 8-1 on aggregate. Easy. Easy. Felicano puts it in. Janos picks it up. Great save from Delac. And it's hoofed clear by Davies. And it's come to Osbolt. Shot in and it's... I have no idea what happened there. But Hector Rodas got his first goal of the season. Must have been quite a good finish. It just looked like it was a bit of ping pong. He got the flick on, then Zelko put a tackle in, and it was instincts, and he beats Delac into the corner, and 2-1. That's annoying. I wanted that clean sheet. We have scored from our only 2 shots on target as well. We're going to go attacking and see if we can create some opportunities, because that's what I really want to do. And Marty McFly is going to come on for what could be his last game if one of the big teams decide to pay 10 million for him. You never know. I'll tell you what, we'll bring on Ivan Tlel, the youngster, who's going to be in and around the first team this season. He can come on for Perez and sit in midfield. And we'll go from there. Not too sure what's happening, but number 15 has just sprinted to get the ball. Marty McFly picks up the ball. Back to Davies. Heldy brings it forward. Ball through. Zahovic. Oh, he's hit the post. No, it's a good save from Nizic. Ahmed. Back to Zelko. Held. Picks it up to Davies. Back to Ahmed. Back over to Dragowski. Shoots. Good save again from Nizic. And this is a little bit more like it since we've gone on attacking. Tragowski, ball in. Solomon heads away at the near post. Janos gets it clear. Let's get there. Zelko, I think that is. It's Davies. Picks it up into Kavcic. Amadi. And nothing came from that little ball in. Dolly Velikaneu out to Osbolt again. What can he do? Ball in. Solomon's there and he's headed wide. And Bucharesti are doing better than I thought they would, to be honest. It falls to Zahovic. To Marty McFly. And it's off the keeper, off the post. And back out to Davies. Ball in. Cleared well. And yeah, that was unlucky. Unlucky from Marty McFly there. Amadi to Davies. Davies to Marty McFly. Eventually, Marty McFly will replace Hernandez as the starting striker. But while Hernandez is in the form he is, I can't really drop him. Zelko, Tragowski. Ball across. Zahovic is beaten in the air. Janos gets it clear. Thanks once again for tuning in and watching. Your support on this series has been absolutely brilliant. And as I said, I'm really enjoying making it. I'm not too sure what's happened there in my defence. But Solomon's picked it up. He's, again, shot terribly. I'm really enjoying making this series, and I think you guys are really enjoying it. So, as I said, please keep leaving the likes, leaving the comments. It's great having you here. It's really good. And interacting with me on Twitter as well. Absolutely love it. But there we go. A 2-1 win. We're in to the group stages again. We've just got to hope and pray that we get an easy group, which we probably won't. I'm just going to say I'm pleased with their performance. We've got Lise Mousset to come back as well, who will play the poacher role. That's all normally. He's currently injured. So there we go. We're winning the Champions playoff. I'll do the press conference in a minute. We received 1.72 million for the win. Marty McFly is keen to discuss his future. Why didn't I sell you to Real Madrid? You're not going to get as much football there. You'll take your chances. You have a release clause. They haven't met it. No, I'm not going to surrender to the whims and individual. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, mate. Our loan offer from Mbamba has been accepted, which is good. And we received a cool 10.9 million for the Champions League group stage. Old Drago, he's willing to listen to offers, so he could be out of here soon. Because we're a relatively cheap club to buy, and there's a lot of potential with how well we've been playing. Someone out there will look for a good investment and then hopefully keep me on. Because I am untouchable at the moment, so I don't know why they would get rid of me. We're back for the Champions League draw, and unfortunately, we're still a 4th seed. We are creeping up, but there appears to be some strong qualifiers this time, because we were top of the 4th seeds last time, and now we're not, because Shakhtar and Fenerbahce are 4th seeded teams. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. There are some weaker teams in the third seeds. I mean, you sort of want to avoid Liverpool and FC Porto. and Monaco. But I think everyone else, I'd be confident again. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So the first team's out. Well, there you go. We're in Group A. We definitely know we're going to be in Group A. Group A, you get Juventus. Yeah, we're probably going to be in there. Madrid and Milan, Zenit and Bayern, Leverkusen and PSG, Dortmund and Inter, Eindhoven and Man United. Eindhoven, how did they become a top seed? I suppose they won the league, didn't they? And that's how it's done for the top seeds. Man City, Madrid, that'll be a tough group. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I really shouldn't have said that. Third seeds, Feyenoord. Yes, I'll take that group. I would actually take Chelsea again. I definitely don't want that group. Yeah, we could beat Basel. Definitely beat Basel. I think we could beat Moscow. Don't want that group. Definitely don't want that group just because of the other two in there. I think we could beat Olympiacos as well. So here we go. The fourth seeds. This is where the big teams get involved. This is where the big guns get involved. And are we going to have Chelsea again? Yes, we are. What did I say? They came out of the hat in Group A and we get them again. This is ridiculous. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. Again, if I didn't record these episodes in advance of the days that they come out, I would tweet that, but it's a spoiler, so I don't want to. I cannot believe it. Chelsea again. But I think we've got the beating of Feyenoord, so there could be a Europa League spot in it for us, and you never know. I mean, Juventus and Chelsea will probably batter us. There we go. Group A. Chelsea, Juventus, Feyenoord, and NK Maribor. But there we have it. Group A. Good times. Good times. And we're going to leave it there. I'm going to press continue just so we can see when the fixtures come out. Oh, we'll be back for Feyenoord is our first game. That'll be interesting, because if we can get a win in that first game when we're away, then it sets up the group nicely, doesn't it? If we can start with a win against Feyenoord. Thank you very much again for watching. It has been brilliant to have you along. No question today, because we drew Chelsea again. So there's your entertainment. And as I said, if you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe. Leave a like if you like this video. Anyone new? Hello, welcome. Please leave a message in the chat. It's not a chat room, Dave. In the comments below. And it's really nice to have you on board. So I will catch you guys in a bit and we'll be back for Feyenoord. I'm out.